Well, farewell. This is a fun one. Esmeralda, 80. And Alfred, her lawyer, middle-aged.
What's the title?
This one is called Well, Farewell. Well, Farewell. And I'll explain why it's called that, because Esmeralda Quip is still of sound mind. And having spent her working life as an actress, she finds that her government pension cannot support her. A stint in a woman's prison convinces her that jail is the best place to spend her remaining years. And she resorts to a life of crime to get returned to prison. And Esmeralda, please, if you will, have a seat.
Oh, age before beauty.
Okay, let's see. Mrs. Quip, let's see, it's just you and me here, so you and me and the unguarded truth.
Protected by the lawyer-client privilege?
Your secret is safe with me.
Ooh, foul whisperings are abroad. Unnatural deeds do breed unnatural troubles. Infected minds to their death. Pillows will discharge their secrets. It's a simple matter of turning the page and mathematics. Mr. David, I get a set amount from the government in the form of a pension. It is not sufficient to cover my basic cost of living.
Oh, the pundits will say that you gave up.
Well, my career is over. I aced an audition for the role of Hecate. And they gave the part to someone 25 years my age. Amateur.
Well, I guess because you're on a pension, you don't qualify for welfare.
I have left no stone unturned.
Pardon me. What's up? Tell them that I'll be there within the hour. Yep, bye.
Who is that?
My secretary.
Well, you were terribly short with her. I mean, bring her back and apologize. No, go on, go on.
Look, I'm a couple of hours late here.
That is no excuse. Ring her.
Look, Mrs. Quip.
No, I'll speak not another word until you behave like a gentleman that your calling suggests. Go on.
Yeah, Wendy, yeah, sorry about that, yeah. Because I'm stressed. You didn't deserve that.
Brusque treatment.
Brusque treatment.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Good.
And I owe you lunch. Yeah, okay, all right, thanks, bye.
Is she a nice lady, your secretary? Wendy?
I guess.
Well, lunch is a good start. And you can see how it goes from there. Kindly do not answer that.
Excuse me?
It's frightfully rude. I mean, we are speaking about my situation, and I require your undivided attention. So, I may be destitute now, but I did pay taxes in my day, and those have served, albeit indirectly, to deliver your wages.
Okay, let's see, are you being treated for anything, like say, medical?
Diabetes, arthritis, glaucoma, grief, old age.
Dementia?
Out. Alas, you'd be so lean that blasts of January would blow through and through. Now, my fairest friend, I would have had some flowers of spring that become your time of day, and yours, that wear upon their virgin branches yet your maidenheads are growing. Oh, Prosperina, for the flowers now that fright frightened, thou lettest fall.
I studied Shakespeare at university.
Well, then identify the passage.
Romeo and Juliet.
Oh yeah, well, that's what they all say. From this wagon, daffodils that come before the swallow dares and takes the winds of March with beauty, violets dim but sweeter than the lids of Juno, eyes of Cynthia's pale, pale primroses. Hey, can you cite that many lines from a play that you don't know the name of?
Taming of the Shrew.
Yeah, A Winter's Tale. Dementia? Ha, I think not.
Okay, I could probably get you off. Let's see, there are 3 possible defenses. Mitigating circumstances, that's one. Your age and general health,
Oh, yes.
that might do it. Or, based on the video and your waving to the camera, insanity.
You look tired. Would you like me to get Jennifer to get you a nice cup of tea? She's got the knack that an old English lady has taught her properly.
Tea. Won't cure me, but thanks. Now, what's all of this about an illegal burial?
Well, I don't know. Ensure that the water is at a rolling boil.
I must have the wrong file.
Never
folder.
use tea bags. A tea ball is crucial.
You know, if you babble on like that in front of the judge.
I am not insane. The one thing that is working well is my mind, unfortunately.
Unfortunately?
Yes, because it leaves me with an acuity. That means I know the rest of me is coming unglued. I sometimes think dementia is a bliss. One of my old co-stars in a nursing home hasn't the foggiest idea what his name is. He thinks he's Elberon. And he gets lost to go to the closet for his socks. And if he remembers why he went to the closet in the first place, well, that's if he remembers. But, you know, he's full of fun and happily he meeting new people every day.
How far behind on your payments are you?
Well, my prescriptions are paid to current because the chemist does not extend a credit, but everything else is overdue.
When was the last time you ate?
I had a rather dry chicken salad at lunch, and I could live off my body fat for a day or two, but the trouble is, I don't have my pills and I don't have my insulin with me. And they took my handbag and all my medications are in it, and oh, my knitting. Oh.
I will take care of that right away. Are you depressed, Mrs. Quip?
Don't be ridiculous! I'm English.
Well, the system does provide counseling.
I require a substantial influx of cash, not a psychiatrist.
You know, I wish I was independently wealthy.
Well, that's very kind. Now, go home and get some rest.
I've got work to do. You go up in front of the judge tomorrow morning.
Oh, not to worry then. I shall be pleading guilty and throwing myself upon the mercy of the courts. And then I want a nice long sentence. Officer Hackett tells me that the women's prison has recently been renovated. How charming.
Prisons aren't charming, Mrs. Quip.
Oh, everything is relative, Mr. David. Why have you suffered me to be imprisoned? Kept in dark house, visited by the priest, and made the most notorious geck and gall that invention played on. Tell me why. And
And
scene.